Welcome to the Chief Mack Show. He's walking in the light, teaching truth and wisdom, helping people see what's right. Breaking chains of bondage from the beast system's hold, setting up your trust fund, protecting all your gold. He says it's a great time to be alive, with stem cell patches healing, helping bodies thrive. Watch what you're consuming, be careful what goes in. The battle's all around us, let the transformation begin. Welcome to the Chief Mack Show, another leader of the soul tribe. He will show us the pathway by teaching you how to strive. He will help you with your mind, body, and finances. For freedom is the key, if you're willing to open up your mind and soul. He'll help you break free. He's talking about the transfer, the wealth that's coming through. But if you know your heart ain't right, it won't stay with you. Help your fellow brother, let your spirit lead the way. Or you lose it all as quickly as it came to you that day. Good and evil fighting, spreading plain to see. He opens up his heart and sets the captives free. A spiritual warrior with a mission and a plan, lifting the soul tribe, every woman and every man. Welcome to the Chief Mack, another leader of the soul tribe. He will show us the pathway by teaching you how to strive. He will help you with your mind, body, and finances. For freedom is the key, if you're willing to open up your mind and soul. He'll help you break free. Wills and trust and healing body, mind, and soul. Breaking free from systems that were meant to take control. Compassion is his compass, love is his decree. It's a great time to be alive. Finally see clearly the Chief Mack Show, another lead in the soul tribe, yeah, showing us the pathway, teaching us to rise. Get your heart right with the Father, let your light shine through. Transformation's coming, and it starts with me and you. It's a great time to be alive. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Chief Mack and the Soul Tribe, helping those who help them show. Please welcome to the Chief Mack Show. Helping those who help them show. Children's love, you help them show. Yeah. Please welcome to the Chief Mack Show. Helping those who help them so. Please welcome to the Chief Mack Show. Hey, it's a great time to be alive.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How you guys doing? Well, it's been a while since I've been on. A lot going on. You guys should be doing one. Put one in the chat. It is a beautiful day here in the ATL, in the southern cities, man. It's a glorious time to be alive. It is a glorious time to be. Of course, you see, I'm in my sanctuary, guys. Around water, blue water. I was just come here and talk to you guys for a second, if you don't mind. Peace. I For those of you who are new here, My name is Chief Mack, and I am going to talk to you about something that's going to help change your life. Not only change your life, but change the life of your great, great, great grandchildren. You hear this for the first time. I tagged you. If you hear this video for the first time, this live chat, I want you to listen intently because you're going to see that there are people, the usual suspects. We have done something that's going to break the generational curses in our family. I am nobody special. I'm special to myself. I'm simply your brother. This in hopes to encourage you, motivate you, inspire you, and give you the information necessary at the 11th hour to make the most important decisions in your life before they hit that switch. Because that switch is getting ready to hit. Be hit any day right now, guys. Any day right now. So we talked about a wealth transfer. For those of you who are new, we talk about a wealth transfer is getting ready to happen. And the wealth transfer is so incredible that a person hearing it for the first time would think it's fake or it's impossible. But this wealth transfer that's happening this year, in less than a month, it was foretold, it was written that this day would come. And not everybody will have the opportunity to participate in this wealth transfer because they operate in fear. They operate with fear. That this beast system has taught you how to fear and not trust each other. The world is changing. The world is changing, guys. It's changing fiercely. The old world is gone. It's already gone. You don't see it, but those of us who are tapped in, we see that the old world is gone. So what does that mean? That means that everything that you have been taught up until now, it won't be here for much longer. And and that's a 3D way of living. If you're still living and operating in that 3D mentality, you're going to lose. So I'm here to tell you today, for starters, is to get rid of the hate, envy, malice, and jealousy in your heart. To get rid of it. And when you get rid of that hate, envy, malice, and jealousy in your heart, then that way you take that burden off you guys. So your heart can be light as a feather. When you have done that and your heart is light as a feather, and you start healing, you start the process of truly healing, and you start pulling off those layers of disappointment, rejection, hurt, anger, and you'll see that there was a masterpiece inside of you. And you begin to fall in love with yourself. And you start doing self-love. And you stop letting people trigger you, hurt you. You stop letting people who don't deserve to be in your life be in your life. You cut all of that out. Put a one in the chat, guys, so you guys can hear me better. You guys can hear me better? This much. There was some headphones going in and out, so I took them off. But you start finding out, guys. You start pulling all those layers of hurt and disappointment. And I've been saying this since day one, guys. I've been saying this stuff since day one because you can't have the amount of wealth that we're about to come into and you still operate in 3D mentality. Uh, I want to give a shout out to my moms. First, Dr. Kia Pruitt If any of you guys are not subscribed to Dr. Kia Pruitt, go there and subscribe to her. She gives excellent intel about the RV, talking about gold and silver, and just give you a financial forecast and world forecast in terms of what is going on. Also, Maria Nicole. If those of you hadn't subscribed to Maria Nicole, she also gives excellent intel about what's getting ready to happen, so we can have the understanding of how near we are and what moves you need to make. If you hadn't subscribed to me, you definitely missing out. If you had to subscribe to me and share my video, I give pretty good intel, and I'll give you a mixture of what's going on in terms of the private sector versus the public sector. So I also want to give a shout out to my mods, Dr. Kia Pruitt. Listen, it's also Larry and Anthony's birthday. I want you guys to say happy birthday to my business partner Larry and my tribesman sister Anthony. It's their birthday, but I'm trying to get together with them this weekend. I want you to know, guys, know that I love you and that I appreciate you guys for hanging in there with me. Because, you know, the favor and the anointing was on my life, and you guys knew that. And although there have been some people that betrayed me and disconnected with me, it wasn't meant for them to be around me. But you guys stayed the course, man, and we riding all the way to the bank, man, with this thing in style. So I just want to know, I'm thinking about you. I love you to life, and I appreciate you. You already won't be too far away, guys. I'm just here to talk to you. Trump did the State of the Union address yesterday, and a lot of people don't realize there were certain things that was going right over people's head. But if you go back there and you hear Trump say things about the public and the private. When he first came, and listen, I'm gonna tell you something, and I'll say Mr. T, so I won't have to say his name. Listen, I don't have a dog in the race. I don't have a dog in the race, whether it's in red states, blue states, Democratic, Republican, left wing, or right wing. Because I understand that they're all in the same house. They may be in different rooms, red and blue, but they come down to the kitchen and they eat together. And they laugh at folks for believing that hogwash. Because I go way deeper. How can people be against each other when they from the same bloodline, okay? So I get it. How can they truly be against each other when they're from the same bloodline, Democratic or Republican, okay? They hooked up to the same bird, two wings hooked up to the same wicked bird. I'm way past that. I don't have a dog in the race. Mr. T is just the puppet being utilized to give the power back over to the people who understand that we were supposed to have the power in the first place. It was never supposed to be the minority to have the power. It was supposed to be the majority to have the power. But in an inverted world that's been flipped upside down, inside out, and backwards, they took the power from the people and they took it and got the people, which should have the power, dictating to the minority on what and how to do. And they got you guys scared, but that time is coming to an end, guys. When you know who you are, and you know the power in what you have, as you start doing the necessary paperwork, you start listening to the right people. So I'm here to tell you today that you are listening to a man with a lot of wisdom and revelation. I'm not the smartest guy, but I'm a long ways from stupid, okay? I found out some secrets, man, you know. And these secrets, less than 1% of the people know what I know. So this is why I carry myself in such a fashion. And I don't care to be around a lot of people. And if you get me on the phone, if you talk to me, you need to respect a guy like me because I'm doing something that a lot of people are not doing. So I'm here to tell you today that if you're listening to me for the first time and you don't have any foreign currency, you better do so tonight because we can wake up tomorrow morning and they can hit that switch. And when they hit that switch, you won't be able to participate. So I'm here to tell you, you can go to banknoteworld.com. If someone can put that in the chat. Go to banknoteworld.com and ordered use of foreign currency. Again, this I'm not giving you financial advice, but I'm just telling you what I have done. You can go there and $500. I'll say this much. I know a way to turn $500 into at least 20 to 30 million dollars. And if you're here for the first time, you're saying that's impossible. Can my usual suspects, can you put ones in the chat to let these people, these newcomers know that we are going to be multi-millionaires and we have made the investment in foreign currency? Can you put a one in the chat to let these folks know that this shit ain't fake? So for those of you who are seeing this right here, these are all folks that at the sound of my ear, Dr. Kier Pruitt, Miranda Cole, and the other podcasters who know about this wealth transfer through whether it's gold, silver, XRP, Bitcoin, foreign currencies, and etc. We have made investments. As you just said, a few people here who have made the investments and getting some foreign currency. So I saw a old buddy, man, Kubo. Como, if you here, man, get you some foreign currency, man. It was really good seeing you today, bro. And get some foreign currency. You got my number, give me a call, and I will direct you on what you need to do. But you can go to banknoteworld.com and you'll see all the different types of foreign currency. You can call me and I can let you know which one to get, man. To capitalize, all I need to know is how much you have to spend, and I can let you know how to maximize what you have, bro. You know, I want us all to win. A lot of people at the sound of my voice have been able to make an investment with foreign currency, and they're so happy, and I'm happy for you that you actually got some foreign currency, because this is how we're going to break the generational curses. So just so you know, I am running a special that for anybody that obtains a trust from me, you're going to get a second trust for free. Just so you know, when you have the foreign currency, you're going to need to have a trust account. So how many of you want to be the first one in your family to have a trust? And if you are the first one in your family to have a trust, just know that you are the one that was sent to be the generational curse breakers. How many generational curse breakers do I have in this chat? I am the generational curse breaker in my family. If you are the generational curse breaker in your family, and you know that you are, put a one in the chat, guys. You got to speak this thing. You got to know it, not believe it. You have to know it. How many generational curse breakers? Stand on it. If you know that you're that one that have been lied on, talked about, ridiculed, persecuted, defamed, mocked, teased, thought you was lying, didn't know what you're talking about, if that's you, and you know that you are that golden child that was called the black sheep was the golden child. If you know that you're that generational curse breaker in your family, breaking those generational curses of lack, speak it, man. Speak it. Now's not the time to be nonchalant, to be complacent. Now's the time is to make radical decisions and choices in your life. And what's $200, $300, $400 to lose when you investing? I want you to win. Because we are the ones chosen to bring heaven on earth. There's no heaven or hell anyone is going to. It's what you're going to experience here. See, the religious lied to folks. They got you thinking that it was okay to rob Peter to pay Paul. And when you get to heaven, then you'll live your most amazing life. No. And you see people around here living in 12, 15, $20 million estates on 20 acres of land, not worrying and stressing about bills, not having to be in a rat race, going to these centers, not hospitals, but going to these centers, spending a month or a week there, getting the hyperbaric oxygen chamber, getting the med beds, getting NAD, getting the treatments, the stem cells, and living to the hundreds away from the riffraff. That's heaven on earth. I speak that over myself. And I speak that over any and everybody here who have gotten rid of the envy, hate, malice, and jealousy out of your heart, and you're not worrying about nobody else's shit but yours. Now's the time. If is in here and they being disrespectful, you're an idiot. You're jealous because you might have small hands and small feet. You hadn't found the masterpiece in you. And so you want to come here and try to be disruptive like that's supposed to make me feel some kind of way. I look good. I feel good. I'm going to be one rich ass dude. And if you want to see me, you just that mad that you want to come here and be disrespectful. I know you don't have the heart and guts to be disrespectful to me. I'm 6 feet, 255 pounds with hands like a lunch box, man. I could fold you up fold you up and put a crease in your ass if I want to. But I'm a kind, peaceful guy. I'm out there being a superhero out the streets, and you can too. But you probably got small feet, little hands, a little dingling. I get it. Probably got little soft, delicate hands, like you wash dishes with. I get it. You ain't even mad because I got big hands. I got a nice beard. I look nice, man. I get it. I get it. I get it. So I get it. You mad? You mad? I get it. I get why you mad. So you want to come here and show the people how a loser you are. Show the people that you hadn't found the masterpiece in you. Show the people that you probably got molested by your stepdad, and you still got that little boy in you. You hadn't let that go. I get it. I get why you ain't get mad, man. You just showing the people that you just soft. You probably beat up your girlfriends. You probably spit in your mom's face, man. You probably got small feet and trip over your own feet, man. I get it why you mad right there. Come on, keep on posting in the chat right there, man. Show people how just sad and desperate you are, man. Keep on posting, man, like you angry and mad. Because you ain't stopping nothing here. It ain't gonna stop. Keep on trying. Because what you're gonna do is cause the ancestors to go on overflow in my life. Because that's what's happening. Listen, if you need about $200, I'll cash app you $200, man. Get some foreign currency, man. Stop being a hater. Stop being a loser, man. I promise you. You need $200, man. I give it to you, man. Cause I'm gonna make my haters you're gonna be if you're a fan, you here right now. If you need $200, I'll get it to you. Cause that's how I've been able to step in overflow by giving. I'm not a selfish person. I've seen a lot in life. If you really knew my story, you wouldn't be a hater. I'm trying to help you not be a hater. Because being a hater ain't sexy. I guarantee you ain't got no lady. You probably put lipstick on your fingers, man, and go on a date at nighttime with your fingers, man. That's what you do. You put lipstick and eyelashes on your right hand, and you go to town on your hand and wear your hand out. I'll get you. I'm trying to pull you out of that, man. Don't be a hater, man. It's not sexy in 2026, man. Stop showing the people, man, you got little feet, small hands, and you probably eat your boogers in the closet. I get you, man. I probably eat your boogers, man. I get it. You ain't gonna stop nothing here. So just listen and get this work, man. You can get some foreign currency. And there are some women out there that like men with small hands, with small feet, and trip over his feet when you're walking. There are women out there like that. They like it. They like it. Probably go hang for the monkey bars and grow by maybe 1.5 inches. Go ahead. Get some foreign currency. You go out there and get what you want. Get some foreign currency and get some millions, man, and heal. Heal. Your heart needs healing. Heal your heart. I got a lot of people that love me over here, man. I got the right people in my life that loves me. You thought to come over here hating on me was supposed to make me feel bad and make the people feel bad, man. Man, kick rocks with those small feet, man. Ain't gonna stop nothing, man. Listen, let me get back on, man. Listen, guys, get some foreign currency, man. So you won't be a loser and a hater, guys. When you jump on somebody else's podcast or when you're triggered by somebody else's success, man, that shows you that you're weak inside. That shows you that you're crying out for attention.
It showed that you hadn't found the masterpiece in you. We were all sent here to fall, guys. We were all sent here to fall. And nobody can talk about anybody. Nobody. Ain't no such thing as a good job. Because you're still robbing people to pay Paul. I'm a righteous man. I'm not a perfect man. I've made mistakes before. I'm not making many mistakes I was. I made it over half a century and don't look like it. Do I look like I'll be double nickels this year? No. So I'm grateful. Because I done had guns put to me, turned sideways and everything started moving in slow motion. And I'm still here today. And I'm grateful. Maybe you hadn't had the gun put to you before. Maybe your life hadn't been threatened before. And you're not grateful. And you know that everything that you do, I keep on telling you guys, is being watched. You don't care about your life. Dude, let me ask you a question to my haters. I'll tell you, anybody, if you're a hater, do you have anybody that you're responsible for? Because when you go around here and act like a plump fool, you're going to make life harder for people who need you. You're going to make life harder for them. If you go around here saying anything about any and everybody, you're going to be sued. And if you said something threatening to somebody, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. You can't, listen, there's a profile. You don't know who I know. People, you don't know who people know. And when you say anything over these phones, any text message, anything in these social media platforms, they don't belong to us, guys. It's intel for them three-letter people to collect data on you. Okay, clown? I'm wise. I watch how I conduct myself and what I say, okay? And when you know as much as I do, I operate in honor. When you know that, there's no reason to be triggered and be angry about anybody else's success because I got it going on myself. I got it going on. In my own world, I have it going on. And you have to know that you have it going on before the actual come up happens. Really, you have to act that way. You got to speak it, and you got to know it. And you got to separate from folks who don't know that because anybody who don't operate in the same capacity that you, they're going to try to compete with you. They're going to be envious and jealous of you. When you shouldn't be, we compete with anybody but yourself. You shouldn't be competing with anybody. You should be trying to outdo yourself. And let me tell you something. I've outdone myself, and I'm proud of myself, man. When you see people hurt, people be hurting. People look at you and get mad because of their inabilities to pull away from being the victim. I have become the victor over being the victim. I have. You make it. You grew up so-called black in the inner city. Grew up with like 15 people in one house. I know what it is to be hungry and not have food to eat. I know what it feels like to be hurt by the very people that were supposed to have been protected. I've been there, done it, man. That's why I'm here today, because I've overcome all of it. So I'm here to just talk to the people who have gone through these things and let you know to get up and dust off and don't give up. That's all I've been saying, guys. Don't give up. Yes, people are going to continue to talk about you. People are going to be envious of you. People are going to be jealous of you. But let me tell you something. Only the people that's moving and shakers in life, that's going somewhere, that's making big boy moves and big girl moves, these are the people that I hate on. That let you know you're doing something right. That let you know you're doing something right. I look good. My hair's cut. I'm a clean cut guy. I still got all my hair at 54 years old. It looks good. Look at my hair. It look good, don't it, guys? Put ones in the chat if you like my haircut. If you like my haircut. Skin still looks great. I'm in shape, getting better. So I get why you're mad at me. I get it. But you too. If you got a spoonful of hair, if you don't have any hair, cut it all off. You go to the barbershop. They got wigs for men now. They have wigs that look like that. This not a wig. That's my real hair. It's my real hair. It's not a wig. You probably need an enema. Cleanse yourself and flush yourself out, man. Your stomach big, not because you're fat, because you got feces stuck inside you, man. You need to get it out, man. You're frustrated, man. I get it. Listen, guys, we have an opportunity, man, to live our most amazing life, man. Get that foreign currency, man. If you need a trust, you're gonna have to have a trust. The banks are doing trust, but you don't want a trust account from the bank. It's known as a skeleton trust, okay? And it's made for them to win and not for us to win. So the trust that I do is the 508C18 Irrevocable Trust, which is set up as a foundation and a ministry, okay? When you have a foundation and ministry trust, it comes to I hope you get the foreign EIN number. So that foreign EIN number is the spirit that doesn't have a body. The trust is the body that doesn't have a soul. And when you take that trust document, which is the body that has no life, and you have that spirit, which is the foreign EIN number, and you put those two together, what have you done? You have started a brand new identity, guys. They never thought we would find this out, guys. Now you took that name that's on the birth certificate, which is a corporation, all caps, and if you are a corporation, that means that you are a corpse. And corpse can't speak because you're DEAD, okay? So that trust, when you get that foreign EIN number and that name, you take that name and you resurrect that name and you're born again, okay? Now you're out of the waters. You've been docked on land because that's what that foreign EIN number does. Now you have started a brand new identity and you go take that paperwork, this trust paperwork, and the foreign EIN number, and you open up a private trust account in that new name that's been resurrected and born again, and not the name that's in all caps with that social, because that name in all caps and that social security number don't belong to you, but you have been turned into a straw man and a straw woman. And when you open up anything about anything in that name, this is why they can take it from you. This is why they can seize your house and seize your money, is because that account, it doesn't belong to you. It's an account that you got in the straw man name. So they took you and they unalived you on paper, created a straw man that they can control, and all they need is your wet signature on any application, which really is an implied trust that you sign. Your mortgage contract is an implied trust. Your application at your job is an implied trust. The credit card application you sign is an implied trust. An irrevocable implied trust, as you thought it was an application, and you put your signature on that, you put your social security number on that, and they take that documentation, send it to the Treasury, okay then? They unalive you, and they have what you call the fiduciary responsibilities over your estate. And that's the same as saying the power of attorney over your estate, because you're unalive on paper, okay? So I know all this something. So you can learn something from me, and you can make the right decision, but they can take you out of lack and break those generational curses of malice, envy, jealousy, and hate. That's a curse. So anybody who come over here, you're showing people that you're still operating under that curse. And I don't have any hate, malice, envy, or jealousy in my heart at all. My heart is truly light as a feather. So that's what the trust does. Everybody, if you ask me, need a trust for starters. And it doesn't have anything to do with having a lot of wealth. It brings your name out of that corpse. So this is why when you go to court, the judge wears all black, because the judge is coming to a weight, because he have dead people sitting down, and he had to come in and summons the dead to all rise. That's why. You got dead people there, and you don't even know that you're dead. The general masses are the walking dead. Paying taxes, you're in the rat race, you are triggered, and you're controlled by psychological warfare for social engineering. Your thoughts are not your thoughts. You think they are, but this beast system is wicked and cunning. It gave you what to believe in. It gave you the Epstein's files that many of you think is real, and it's just a shit show. The Epstein file is a movie. Shit is fake. They put that out there to keep folks from focusing on what they should, and that's the wealth transfer. I don't want to hear about the Epstein file. That's fake. How you got a wicked, low-down world? They don't put each other in jail. They don't. Anything that is trending in the world is so wicked, and I know how wicked this world is. They don't want you guys to know about the wealth transfer because it's the people who are putting this information out, guys, right now. Did you guys know that there's still only 1% of the people in the world who will participate in this wealth transfer? Can you believe that? So I'm just here, and you guys are here just to put the information out there so that the people who are meant to get it can latch on and get it. So every day that I'm gifted life and I hit these streets, I make it a point to share this with the right person. I just saw a gentleman today. He's probably on here right now. My man Light. I talked to the man and his spirit was right. And I started talking with him. I shared with him about the wealth transfer, and I actually sent him a link. He's probably on here right now. Brother, get you some foreign currency. If you don't spend up but $100, $200, $300, you can become a millionaire with just $200 to $300, guys. Can you believe that? This brother is working for DoorDash. I told him, and I spoke in his life, and he was so happy. He called me God. I said, back at you. And I said, brother, take my number down. I said, this is going to be the last year you work for anybody. And just call me up, because I got your number. Call me up, and we're going to work this thing out, brother. This is going to be your last year. And I told you that I was going to do your trust for free. See, you guys don't know. This is how I roll. This is how I operate. So how you going to be mad at me? But you be mad at me because you want to be me, but you can't be me. So you come in here and say mean and nasty things because looking at me is what you want to be, and you can't be it, so you want to get angry and mad. Like that's supposed to spoil my day. You don't spoil my day. You can do the same thing. You can speak it. So this brother, yeah, hit me up, man. And I'm going to do your trust for you for free. And I'm going to actually take you to the bank and guide you. And you're going to walk out there with your trust account. You're going to be the first person in your family to have a trust. And your life is going to change this year in such a fashion that people are going to be baffled. And so you want to really know how to build kingdom points? This is why I'm winning in life. This is why I'm being successful in life, because the seeds that I planted out there, that no voice or thing, lie that's told on me is going to manifest. Things don't work on the rights like that. Look at me. I'm succeeding. Every time I need something, I just put it out into the universe. I speak to the Great Spirit. And then they make it happen. Why is that? Because I am doing righteous things with my life. And you can do the same thing. Instead of being at home, angry and mad, and you're not winning in life, you got to look at the seeds you have planted. You will get back what you put out there. And isn't that right, guys? You're going to get what you put out there in life. If you put bad out there, you can expect that back. It's a law. If you put good out there, you're going to get that back, contrary to what who say about you. That's the way it works. How many of you Trump said, he said, welcome to the golden era, America. And that went right over people's head. He didn't say the United States. He said, America, welcome to the golden era, America. He also said that America was the strongest, not the United States. He said America is the strongest that it has ever been. Those are powerful words. So America is the strongest that it has ever been, not the United States. Because for those of you who don't know, the United States It's not a country. It's a bankrupt corporation, an LLC owned by some folks that only designated 10 square miles in the District of Columbia. In other words, the state of Maryland donated land 10 square miles, which makes up the D.C., the District of Columbia. And you calling yourself a United States citizen, and you're not because you don't live within those 10 square miles. And they deceive you to be a citizen and got you thinking that being a citizen comes with benefits, and they don't. Being a citizen means that you sit in sin. Citizens mean sit in sin, and there are no benefits. Because if you are a citizen, and definitely if you're labeled black, when you walk around with brown skin, you are the lowest of all nations of people. And when you are the lowest, the people labeled black are the true indigenous people of these so-called Americans, which is called Timerica. We are the true American Indians. We are the MWRS, not the MOORS. And these are the people who are at war with each other, that look just like each other. And these are the people, the MOORS, brought the Slavics to America to be the slaves. And somehow they switched that. And when you saw us work in the fields, it wasn't because we were slaves. It's because we were tilling, we were farming our own land. And so black history is a damn lie. And black history ain't my history because I'm not black. And we did not take the last names of anybody. They took on our last name. So that name, Johnson, Smith, Foreman, Mason, Freeman, those are all indigenous and indigenous names that we have had in our family for centuries, and they lied to you. We didn't take nobody's name. The people, they don't even have a real picture of us coming here on no damn slave ship. But I know they had the Slavics coming here on those locomotives that they brought over here. And that's where the word slave came from, Slavics. And all of this stuff is getting ready to come out right now. That everything I've been saying for the past 10 years is happening right now. And it said that in the last days, and to the religious people, when it said the last days, it didn't mean that the world was going to come to an end. The whole entire earth was going to end. It just meant the world that's owned and controlled by the beast system is coming to the end. Okay then? So that so-called revelation ain't the word of the great one. No, that's the word to the God of this world. Because the God of this world, it told you in the book, is Lucifer. They have jurisdiction over the whole entire earth. So I know these things. So therefore, I don't operate with anger, hate, malice, and envy, and jealousy. Because that's the same type of mindset that the beast system have, the adversary have. And when you operate like that, you come over here and you show not just us here, but you showing the celestial family and you showing them why they're going to cancel your ass up out of here and you're going to repeat this shit. And you don't know how you're going to return, and it won't be good because you're showing them right now you're going to have to bump your damn head again through incarnation. You're in hell and you have an opportunity to free yourself. I am going to make heaven right here on earth for me. And any tongue that come against me, I'm going to put it right back on you. The snares that you try to set for me or anybody else, the righteous people are going to set it right back to you, buddy. And try. Keep on trying. And watch what happens. Now is not the time to be stuck over in anger, frustration, envy, malice, and jealousy. It's not. Get you some foreign currency. Stop learning the private sector. I hope that everybody who's attached to me and attached to this world travel in a righteous way, I hope that you live your most amazing life. I don't ever want you to have a mortgage because a mortgage means death pledge. We're going to have enough money. We're going to buy a $500,000 home, $1 million home, a $2, $3, $4 million home. Some of us could be able to get a $10 or $15 million estate in our trust name with all of the amenities that we want in it. That's heaven on earth. I wish that you prosper and come out of lack, come out of ever working a job again. Put some ones in the chat if this is your last year ever working for anybody else. Put a one in the chat if you know that money and wealth will work for you instead of you working for it. If that's you, put a one in the chat, guys. I don't ever want to work a job again. Period. Money will work for me. I am going to go out there and have at least 20 to 30 different type of streams of income coming in. I am a philanthropist. I am a leader. I am victorious. I am an overachiever. This is what you are. Say these things. I'm successful. I'm kind. I am loved. I am respected. I am an overcomer. I am righteous. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am happy. Say these things, man. That's what time we're in. The words you speak are powerful. I am the victor over being the victim. I will be happy. And no weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. And any tongue that come against me in a wicked, malice way, I set it right back to you. I am mandated to do a will. I have been sent here to do a job. And anybody that gets in the way of that, remove them. Speak these things, guys. We got work to do. If any of you need a way to roll your sleeves up and you don't have a humanitarian project written up for you, I can write up your humanitarian projects. And for those of you who are ready to roll your sleeves up, I was thinking today, and I was with my business partner, and we watched this young lady, had to be like maybe 15 or 16, walking all by herself home from school, guys. And that hurt my heart, because I seen, we look on these platforms and we see missing children every day. How about you guys help me out? Have a humanitarian project or something written up where we can hire a task force team and put them on the streets. When our children get off from school, we make sure that they get home safe. How about that? Instead of being a losing, angry man, you foolish. We got children out here who need us, man. Walking home and walking to school with no protection. How about we get this damn money, stop being idiots, man, and protect our damn children? How about that? So you bring your ass on here with a hateful comment, you an idiot. Man, put your damn pants on, stop being a fucking loser, man. Probably need your ass beat. In love. We got children out here who need us. So that's what I want to do. Some of us need to, when we get these millions, set up an infrastructure to protect our damn children. We'll have the money. You can have a humanitarian project, and that humanitarian project, they will give you funds from your state if it's a 50 to 100 million or more. They're paying people this. This is what time it is, clowns. They throwing it out there right now. We had over 1,000 plus 6,000 years of wickedness in this world. We have an opportunity to have heaven on earth. And you still operate in a foolish clown way like that, man? I'm too fast for that, man. Have a humanitarian project Well, they'll fund you, and we put infrastructures on these streets to stop these low downs people for snuffing and snatching our children off the streets, man. It probably didn't take nothing but maybe less than 10 seconds to snatch a child off the streets in the car. And I saw a little girl walking like that young lady walking, man, it pained me, it hurt me. Because as a dad, I said, my child would not be walking by herself to school like that. And no child, young man or woman, should be by themselves when they're going home or going to school. They shouldn't be by themselves. We should set up infrastructures. We should talk to the parents and say, you working? Okay, we're gonna make sure your child gets home and go get to school safe. We should have a transportation to make sure that these children are getting home safe and going to school safe. How about that? And that's what I want. I am a protector. And we got plenty of protectors here. We need to protect our children. Get music back in the school. I want to open up a school of performing arts because I'm a musician. And I know that music heals the body. Music keeps you young. That's why I look young, because those frequencies that come from the piano, is they actually put a baby grand inside. They put a harp inside a baby grand piano, and the harp is a heavenly instrument, and that's what keeps me young. So I want to bring music back to the young people and teach them the righteous way. Because mainstream education is not teaching our children anything but how to continue to be slaves and rob Peter to pay Paul. I want to open up a school where we're teaching children trade jobs, trade, so they can open up businesses, man. That's what we should be doing. And a lot of us are going to be in position to do that. We can't expect this westernized education to really educate our children. What they're doing, they are indoctrinating our children. The churches are indoctrinating our children. The schools are indoctrinating our children. That television, that one-eyed devil, that idiot box, that demon tube are indoctrinating our children. They got these rappers on that teaching our young men how to call our women bitches and hoes, and then teaching our women that men are nothing but a come up. We want to change that. I'm going to get back out there. I'm going to start back producing and put music out there, righteous music that's uplifting our people. How about that? This is what we need to do. Yes, music and math goes together. This is the goal. This is what we have to do. So those of you who are new on here, the world is changing. Cuomo, the world is changing. The young man I saw today, the world is changing. Get on board, guys, before it's too late. And connect with your brother, Chief Mack. And I will not lead you the wrong way. I promise you. I got way too many brothers and sisters here who I have purchased foreign currency for, who I've enlightened and helped them make an executive decision. There's nothing bad you can say about me. I've done too much good. I've done too much righteousness, man. So when you come on here and say things, you just tell people like us in here that you're still hurt, that you hadn't found the masterpiece in you, that you are a hater, and that shit ain't sexy in 2026. No, no. This world is changing, guys, and I hope that you can change with it. There's a golden era coming, but it's not going to happen to those of you who still stuck over in 3D. We're no longer in 3D, we're over in 5D right now. And things are changing so fast behind the scenes. And let me tell you something. It's not meant for people who are not tapped into to see these things that are changing or feel it that it's changing. The world is just not the same. It's really quiet right now, and something's going to happen. We're going to wake up one day, and that miracle that seemed like it took forever to happen, it is inevitable that it's going to happen. Be happy, guys. Hold on. Persevere. Remain steadfast. Don't give up. Don't sell it. Hold on to it. Even if you have to eat Buy 2 loaves of bread and some water and eat peanut butter and jelly sandwich or lunch meat sandwiches to get you some foreign currency. Get it. Again, you can go to banknoteworld.com. I'll say Banknote World, but there's several other companies out there. But Banknote World is where I go through. I speak to William and order you some foreign currency. William have been wanting to sell for over a month. It's because I believe that they have been told that alts load with the foreign currency that they have because the RV is close to happening right now. There are things right now happening right now. It's nighttime here. It's daytime over there in the east. And they're moving. They're doing things right now. If all you have is $200-300, shoot, get you $100 trillion zip note, and then the rest that gets you some Vietnamese dong, because you want to diversify. That I think they had to sell for the ZIM, the 100 trillion ZIM, for with the tax it was like 143. Whether it's 150 plus tax and so forth, get it. The $100 trillion ZIM, get it. Get you some Vietnamese done. It's the cheapest, one of the cheapest currencies out there. Get it. And you talk about $200-300, man. You're gonna become a multi-millionaire with $200 or $300, man. Isn't that true, guys? Put one in the chat. Let them know. They don't believe it. I'm gonna tell you something. There's some folks gonna be so baffled, man. There's gonna be some folks, man, that they're gonna see you'll come up. All the RV gonna happen, and we're gonna be moving in silence, putting our affairs in order. We got our trust account, so you need your trust, guys. If you don't have your trust, you want to get your trust. If you don't have any foreign currency, I would prefer you to take some money and get you a foreign currency. Because the reason I'm saying that, guys, is because I don't know how much longer that I'm going to be doing this. After the RV happens, I may not be doing trust and stuff anymore. So if you have me now, you should utilize me now while you have me, because I won't need to do this as a business once the RV happens, guys. So like I said, I run a special. For those of you who get a trust from me, you'll get a second trust for free. That's a special I'm running right now. If you get a trust from me today, you get a second trust for free. And you should know that you're going to need to have at least 8, 9, 10 different trusts. Why is that? Because you don't want to put everything in one trust. The first trust that I do for you is the trust that's solely for you to get the credits and put in your account for this wealth transfer. The other trust that you get would be for the assets. As you get trade your foreign currency for the rainbow-backed currency or those credits, you're going to start buying assets. And you don't want to put anything in your name because your name don't belong to you and that social security number. This is why they say own nothing but control it all. That's why they say that. Own nothing but control it all. And how does one do that? You do that in the private sector in trust. So that means that if you have a trust, you got a $2 million home that you put in trust. I add that home to a Schedule A to your trust. What you do then is you got to take that trust and you have to put that trust on the record at the county recorder's office or a superior court so that they know that that house, that nice car, the land, or whatever asset you have is in trust. That's the purpose of having a trust. But the trust that's connected to your bank account, you want to leave that trust private by not putting it on the record, because you shouldn't be putting your trust that's connected to your bank account on the record. So that's why we say a private trust, okay? There you have it. But you're going to have several trusts because you want everything to be in trust because your name don't belong to you. And this is what they never thought that we would find out, guys. But now the rabbit not only has the gun, but we have the bullets to go along with it, okay? So we want to win. So I'm just happy that I'm excited that a lot of people here are not going to have to go to a job because these jobs that you go work to, these jobs are abusive, guys. You go to work and you come out your job, need to take medication. These jobs are abusive. You got people there that are abusive, man. These jobs, you got people out here working hard for pennies on a dollar. If they pay you decent, you're gonna work hard for it, man. And just so you know, guys, the job is paying you from your estate. You have a trust account through your birth certificate, guys. Your birth certificate was have a different born date than you had. You were born one day, and they produced that birth certificate almost a month or so after you were born. And that birth certificate has its own birthday, and that is not you. The birth certificate is a trust account, and they gave you a social security number. It's a credit card to be able to pull from that trust. And there were people who were actually doing these things. Now that we found out about it, they want to shut stuff down. So the quickest way for you to be able to gain access and get some credits from that estate is through foreign currency. When you purchase foreign currency, and when the RV happens, the RV, for those of you who don't know, stands the reevaluation of all world currencies, because the United States corporations are already gone. All they gotta do is just hit the switch. When they hit that switch, those of us who have foreign currency and have our trust account set up, we're gonna go to that bank and we're gonna trade. The banks are going to purchase the foreign currencies from us, right? And they're gonna let the Treasury know, and the Treasury is going to release those credits in that quantum financial account over into that trust account, just like that, guys. And your life would change in the inkling of an eye. That means that you have graduated to heaven. In the inkling of an eye, you'll be able to walk out that bank a brand new man and a brand new woman where you don't even have to operate with no hate, envy, malice, or jealousy. Isn't that beautiful, guys? And this is what I hope for everybody. So if you are a loser and a hater, you don't have to be that way. If you want your life to change and be happy, all you simply have to do is speak it out your mouth. And know it. Just speak it. And start looking at that man and woman in the mirror and change his or her ways. I've done it. You can do it too. And when you do that, you got tunnel vision. You ain't focusing on a damn person. You focus on yourself. What do I need to do to feel better, to look better, to be healthier, to be a better and productive man or woman to society? What do I need to do? This is what you should be saying to yourself. Why? Because it's what I said to myself. That's what you should be saying. Instead of focus on somebody else. To come over here and you think that being mean and saying hateful things on somebody else's chat or bothering people like it's supposed to hold, you're doing nothing but hurt yourself. And you showing people who have a light bent heart, you showing people how hurt you are. You're hurt. You're crying out for help. That's what you're showing people. Because people who are healed, people who are moving with high vibrations and frequencies don't do stuff like that. We don't do stuff like that. So when you see people doing things like that, just know that they're still hurt, that there's still that little girl or that little boy that's in a grown person's body who's crying out for help. That's what that means. It's exactly what that means. So we gotta just, a lot's about to happen, guys. I'm excited for us, guys. Get your trust account, get your affairs in order, and eventually once you get your affairs in order, a lot of us are gonna have to move from the public sector over to the private sector. A lot of us are gonna have to come out of bed a minor to the age of majority. Get your birth certificate authenticated with the state and federal. When you do that, you'll become full faith and credit. Once you do that, you want to get your diplomatic passport. The diplomatic passport will pull you out of being a citizen to a state national, and that puts you on the do not detain list. You want to get the blackout paperwork done. You want to get your UCC1 done. You want to get your non-UCC1. This is just a couple of things. I've done all this stuff, guys. I've done it. So I'm not mad at nobody. I move with honest. I move with I feel good because I got things. I'm not an average person, man. So you can't trigger me, man. I can't, and I can guarantee you that anybody that said these things, you don't have all of these things done that I have. You don't, because if you did, you wouldn't come here acting like you 14 years old. It should be anybody grown, still operating like that, because you may be grown in age chronologically, but chronologically, you got a mind of a 13, 14-year-old child. I don't move in that fashion. I got work to do, guys. We got work to do. We're going to have family that's going to be incarnated back into this realm. And we have to set things up right now and trust so when our family members are incarnated back into this reality, they won't have to work no jobs. We're going to set things up for them. And this is how important this is. So this is how deep my mind is. So we can set things up for our family members who are going to have to be returned back into this earth because you ain't going to no heaven and hell. You're going to have to come back here until you pass the test. I'm going to pass the test. And the enemy and people see that enemy in us and trying to trigger us, but that shit don't work with me, man. It don't work with me. I got work to do. What you're going to end up doing is you're going to cancel yourself up out of here. It's going to happen. We are not alone. We haven't been alone in a long time. We're down here with entities in a skin suit. And yo, lazy ass, because you have to be to know that we're down here with entities in skin suit, masking around that look, trying to act like us, but having a perpetual hatred towards your unborn child, and you got the nerve to still be acting with lower vibrations. You're an idiot if you are. We got entities down here that have a perpetual hatred for us. And this stuff is starting to come out. It's starting to come out that they're masking themselves, and they've been putting this stuff in movies. But you ignore that, and you bring your lazy ass on here and try to say bad and nasty things like it's supposed to make me feel bad or make somebody else feel bad. No, you the clown. You're the idiot. You're the menace to society. And you're the one that's going to be canceled out of here because you shouldn't be operating like that. When you hear the words of my voice, Dr. Kid Pruitt, Maria Nicole, and the other podcasters telling you there's a wealth transfer getting ready to happen, and you ignore that when you can be getting your ass some foreign currency and living your most amazing life. You're suicidal. That tells me that. That tells me that you should be doing it. Get some foreign currency, guys. With the sound of my voice, get you some foreign currency. Don't focus on anybody else but your damn self and ask that you can be the best person you want to be. Ask the Creator, wherever your spiritual beliefs are, ask them to help you to become a better person. You gotta ask that. I can guarantee you people who come over here with hate haven't asked that I want to be a better person. Haven't cried out. I've cried at night. I've prayed to the celestial. I've done all these things. I've done the shadow work. I've done the groundwork, man. I've done it. And that's why I am where I am today. Because I operate with authenticity, accountability, and gratitude are the winning recipes, guys, to life. I'm telling you. And when you operate like that, you're going to have a lot of people that are triggered at your calmness. And when you operate like that, you start feeling good, your skin start glowing, your hair starts shining, you glide and you walk with a certain understanding, confidence, and you got people that are triggered by that. I get it. They're triggered. But keep on moving forward, guys. Keep on being that great, the great one that you are. The Creator said, I put myself within you. I'm inside of you. But you can't find me until you get rid of all that trash. You got me covered up with anger, hostility, ego, pride, malice. You got me covered up. Pull those legs off me, then you would see me there, and I would direct you, and I would lead you. And that's what's going on with me. Because I found the masterpiece in me, and it feels good. So I hope that you can find the masterpiece in you. Get this wealth, man. Get it. Get this. Get you that nice $2 million estate with a pool in the back, a jacuzzi, a dry sauna, a whirlpool, music, man, and then have that to be a family house where your brothers and sisters can come through, and start back having these family reunions the Gen X that we used to have, with grandma. We made fresh ice cream with strawberries and ice in the bucket, man, and we played music, man, and we loved on each other. I want those days back, and I'm going to get these days back. I have a huge family, singers and musicians and all of that, but lack caused us to separate each other. Don't you want these days to come back? I'm going to bring these days back to my family. I'm going to break these generational curses of lack and bring my family back together, and we're going to love each other until the day we lose this skin suit. I'm going to get my wings, and I'm not worried about coming back. I know if I see that light, I'm not going back to the light. I'm going to stay in darkness. Because you go to the light, that means you're being reincarnated back in this hell. As you're coming out that womb to the tunnel, and you start crying again when you realize you're back in this hellish society, man. And then all of a sudden, they take your memory from you. And how did you know you've been here before? Deja vu is a prime example that we've been here before, because you shouldn't be having deja vu unless you have been incarnated back into this reality, guys. Earth is a prison planet. Why do you think they trying to shoot rockets up there? Don't be nobody inside those rockets. They trying to punch a hole to the firmament to get up out of here. Because on the other side of that firmament is endless possibilities and miracles, guys. So we're inside a glass dome surrounded by water. That's why the sky is blue. I want to make it passing. When I live my heaven on earth right now, this is my last go round in this merry-go-round. It's my last go round. And no amount of gaslighting, envy, malice, and jealousy is going to stop me or going to trigger me to come back down here at all. This is my last go round. And I'm a Papa Willie this time. I'm aging in slow motion. I feel good. I know that anything that I want, I can speak it with expectation, and it happens, guys. So I'm happy. I've been speaking things, and things have been happening. I'm blown away. I am literally blown away. There's a life source that's watching every move we make, and every decision, every choice, every right or wrong is being written down and being recorded. And so what you're doing here right now, and you lose this skin suit, and you go down that wormhole, and you open your ass up again to a confederate of judges that's going to judge your ass. And it won't be funny then. You think you're laughing? You think those who laugh and cause chaos right now, you're going to cry later, and the chaos will be on you. That's how it works. Mark my words. You got an opportunity to clean it up and get it together, guys. Get you some foreign currency. If you don't have any, if you have your foreign currency, you need to get your trust account. If you want to email me at unityinmotion45@yahoo.com. That's UNITYINMOTION, the number 45 @yahoo.com. I charge a $75 consultation fee. I'm not trying to talk to any and everybody. You heard me say it. It's a consultation fee. Call me up, and I can guarantee you, put some ones in the chat if you have got your trust from me. Put a one in the chat if you have had a consultation with me and got some vital information that made some executive decisions in your life. Put a one in the chat if that have been you, that have talked to me, that have gotten your trust. If you have your trust from me, put a one in the chat. If you have talked to me and had a consultation with me, put a one in the chat. If you have your trust account open up, put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat. I'm doing some things. I'm just simply trying to be that vessel. Be that vessel. I am making a difference in this world. And I'm being watched by the celestial family. And I found the masterpiece. I found what I've been sent here to do. And you can't do it. We all have a job to do. We all have something special about us. Find out what it is. I found it. And I'm happy about it. I'm here actually making a difference in people's lives worldwide. Maybe they could be like you jealous. I didn't I didn't think I would be in this position. Guys, I didn't do that. I didn't know I would be in the position. I didn't know I would be operating with high vibrations. I didn't know I would be speaking to people worldwide. Look, let me tell you something. At one point in my life, I was scared to speak out because I had a speech impediment, guys. I had ear problems. I can hardly hear. I didn't think I would ever be able to speak to people like I am right now. But when you are divinely guided and protected, and you have mandated and sent here for a reason, no weapon formed against you wouldn't prosper. And people are going to be baffled who judge you, who didn't believe in you, who's going to set you up. What's happening is the anointing in my life is causing a tremendous overflow, like it can happen in your life as well. And that's all I'm trying to get you to see, that this just ain't happen. It can happen for you as well. A lot is getting ready to happen, guys. Don't let anybody in your life or around you who don't respect the anointing over your life. If they don't have love for you, don't be where you're not welcome. Don't be. You got a soul tribe here of people who love you to life. Because life is getting ready to change for you. And anybody that's in your, whatever capacity that people are in your life right now, they can expect to be there when you have those zeros behind your name. No, you don't have no long lost cousins. And all of a sudden, people see you ride good, eat good, and looking good. Whatever energy you had for me before the come up, just expect to have that same energy. Keep that same energy. Because I'm not letting anybody around me. I don't want anybody around me. And now, guys, we understand. We understand why the rich and the wealthy don't want any and everybody around them. Ain't that right, guys? Don't we understand that right now? We understand why the rich and the wealthy don't want any and everybody around them. We understand that right now. I get it right now. I get it. Because I won't have a lot of people around me. Not at all. I won't have it. For those of you, somebody put banknoteworld.com, because we got some new people here. Banknoteworld.com, in order to use some foreign currency. If you ain't got up in maybe hell, you can get $100 worth of Vietnamese dong. I think, if I'm not mistaken, $100 of Vietnamese dong can get you $1.5 million, guys. $100 can get you $1.5 million of Vietnamese dong. Can y'all believe that? Can you believe that? That's amazing. $1.5 million, you can get that with $100. Can you believe that, guys? So go to banknoteworld.com. If you want a consultation with me, you got my email address. Put my email address in there. For those of you who have emailed me, I'm going to check my emails tomorrow. It's been a very busy week for me. I had a lot that I had to do. If you don't have any foreign currency, get some, guys. They're going to hit that switch road soon. I just want to come over here and say that because I saw an old buddy of mine had this promo. Get you some foreign currency, buddy. And you can retire for real. You can retire for real. You don't have to work for nobody again. You can become a philanthropist, man, and get you a humanitarian project, man, and get extra funds on top of what you have already, man. Heaven on earth is on its way right now. It's no time to be angry, bitter, and nasty toward nobody. It's coming, guys. It is coming. Right when you think it's not going to come, is that thing going to hit real hard, man. And you better go to these banks, man. And life is going to change, man. Go out there and get some purchase orders, guys. Get you some purchase order on a nice vehicle, man. You deserve to ride, but I want to see you guys ride good, eat good, and looking good. If your shoes ain't biting, you ain't wearing them, man. We deserve it, man, because we are really emperors and empress, man. It's time for us to live the way our ancestors lived. When our ancestors built ancient Tartaria, they lived, they had it all, man. Now we have that opportunity to live the way that our ancestors lived, man. I'm not going to be ashamed to live on a high horse. Your religion got you thinking that it's not okay to live in such a fashion, man. I'm going to live and live my most amazing life, man. I'm going to live it, man. I'm going to help people, man. I'm going to back cars for single moms through my foundation. But I see somebody walking the streets, man, a woman walking the street with a baby, that'll be the last time she walk. I promise you that. It'll be the last time that woman. I saw a young lady today in Atlanta, man. She had the baby had to be at least maybe almost less than a year old. And she had the little baby out there walking with the baby, just walking. And it pained me to see that. But if these funds come, I can promise you that that'll never happen again. If I see anybody walking, I'm going to be out here, man, being that superhero that we were sent here to be. So we got to bring heaven back on earth right now, guys. That's our job, to bring heaven back on earth. And what is heaven back on earth? It's making sure people are set up in a righteous way, bringing happiness to people, bringing redemption to people, bringing salvation to people. Start people, making them cry tears of joy. That's heaven on earth to me. And that's what we have the opportunity to do. And I want that for all of us, man. That's why we're giving an overflow, is so that we can help our folks and then not hurt us, because we got multiple streams of income coming in. We learning how the rich have been living. Getting investment properties. You're not in that property, you can rent it out, lease it out. You bought land. A lot of us can come and build. You can buy like 10 CDO, 10 tractor trailers and put that on the road and lease them out. That's endless possibility of things you can do. Let alone if you got any type of XRP or Bitcoin, the banks are going to utilize your XRP, and you are the banks. The banks are not called banks anymore. We're the banks right now, guys. That's what time we're in right now. The banks are called wealth management. Why is that? Because they're going to be managing our wealth, because we will be the banks. The banks can no longer fractionalize our wealth because it's backed by gold. The U.S. dollar is gone, guys. Do you know that? So they can fractionalize U.S. currency, but they can't fractionalize this new money that's coming into the world right now. So the banks are desperate for us right now, guys. The banks are desperate for us. And there were a few people saying that there was people out there saying that the RV is not going to happen. Guys, stop listening to any and everybody. There's too much things that have happened right now. There are too many things still happening right now that says the reevaluation of all currency is going to happen, because something that hadn't happened when we thought the RV would have happened 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago is the United States corporation is gone. The wicked witch is gone right now. So that said that the foreign currency all across the world is going to be revalued. And for those of us who hold any amount of foreign currency, you're going to be wealthy beyond means. Okay, guys? So I hope that, and I wish that for everybody who are righteous, guys. So I'm going to check on now. I just wanted to talk to you guys to be encouraged, guys. The wealth transfer is on its way. Hold on. We're going to wake up one day and we're going to say, wow, it has happened. The wealth transfer has happened, okay? Y'all be encouraged. I love you to life, man. I just want to get on here and talk to you guys and just encourage you guys, inspire and motivate you guys, and say I love you to life, man. We got next. We are the new 1%ers, guys. We are creditors. We are the lenders. We are not the borrowers anymore. So speak these things over you. If you don't have any foreign currency, get some. If you need a trust done for me, email me and let's talk. I can help you set up a master plan that's a winning hand for life, guys. I'm your brother, Chief Mack, guys. I've come to you to bring you nothing but the truth, and that's your true identity, history, heritage, and culture. You guys take care.
Welcome to the Chief Mack Show. He's walking in the light, teaching truth and wisdom, helping people see what's right. Breaking chains of bondage from the beast system's hold, setting up your trust fund, protecting all your gold. He says it's a great time to be alive, with stem cell patches healing, helping bodies thrive. Watch what you're consuming, be careful what goes in. The battle's all around us, let the transformation begin. Welcome to the Chief Mack Show, another leader of the soul tribe. He will show us the pathway, by teaching you how to strive. He will help you with your mind, body, and finances. For freedom is the key, if you're willing to open up your mind and soul. He'll help you break free. He's talking about the transfer, the wealth that's coming through. But if you know your heart ain't right, it won't stay with you. Help your fellow brother, let your spirit lead the way, or you lose it all as quickly as it came to you that day. Good and evil fighting, it's written plain to see. He opens up his heart and sets the captives free. A spiritual warrior with a mission and a plan, living the soul tribe, every woman and every man. Welcome to the Chief Mack, another leader of the soul tribe. He will show us the pathway, by teaching you how to strive. He will help you with your mind, body, and finances. For freedom is the key, if you're willing to open up your mind and soul. He'll help you break free. Wills and trust and healing, body, mind, and soul. Breaking free from systems that were meant to take control. Compassion is his compass, love is his decree. It's a great time to be alive, to finally see clearly. The Chief Mack Show, another lead in the soul tribe, yeah. Showing us the pathway, teaching us to rise. Get your heart right with the Father, let your light shine through. The transformation's coming, and it starts with me and you. It's a great time to be alive. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Chief Mack and the Soul Tribe, helping those who help them show. Please welcome to the Chief Mack Show. Please welcome to the Chief Mack Show. It's a great time to be alive.